Hi, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is a reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising for November 1st to the 15th, 2018. If for some reason this does not resonate with you, check your Moon or Rising sign, and we will get started. While I shuffle the cards, I will let you know that you can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry, or you can find me at my website, bitchinahurry.com, for information on the deck that I'm using or a personal reading if you're interested in that. You can message me on Instagram at bitchinahurry, or you can send me an email, notsomysticaltarot@gmail.com, and we will go from there. I do have a free one-card reading that I'm offering right now just to kind of get to know everybody, and I've really been enjoying that. So if you email me at notsomysticaltarot@gmail.com, I will do a free one-card reading about a certain situation or question that you have. And so we're going to get started here. We have Taurus for the 1st through the 15th of November 2018. What do we have going on here? Oops. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the 1st through the 15th of 2018. What do we have going on for Taurus? 1st through the 15th of November 2018. We may let these rest for a minute and talk about the first few cards that we have out. I like to do that and kind of get everybody on the same page here. We're going to let these rest for a minute. Nothing wants to come out right now, so we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to clarify it a little bit. We start out here. We have this Page of Wands. Some kind of call to action is coming for you. And I don't know exactly, even looking at these cards, what this is, but this is going to be an action time for you. There is a call to action here, and the next card we have is the Four of Cups. So it looks to me that there's an emotional situation that you need to deal with, and either you're feeling kind of bored, sort of lost in your own thoughts, just kind of like nothing really great is going on. You're just feeling kind of blah. We're going to move on from this blahness. This is what you have this call to action that, like, you know, what are you doing here? What are you doing? You have something going on that's just, you don't really care. You're in a kind of a funk. I feel like you're in a funk or a rut. Like you just kind of don't really care what's going on, and you're kind of lost in your own thoughts. But this call to action, it's time to clear that out a little bit. We want to take some time and get our emotions in order. And that's what I see here. You have another message from the Page of Cups. It's time to kind of make your life worth something. Like right now, I think you could be in a state where you feel like nothing really matters. Nobody really cares. I don't care either. You may feel like that right now. And it looks to me that there's something or someone that has hurt you. Something or someone has hurt you and has caused this feeling of, I don't care, whatever. This card to me is in this situation is just whatever. Somebody has hurt you, or you've been terribly, terribly disappointed by something, and you're kind of in this state of I'm just checked out. You're just checked out. So we're going to just acknowledge that. That's what this call to action is here. You have this message that, hey, hello, wake up. You have a life to live. That's what this is. Okay, you were hurt. This has been a terrible and a sad thing, but this call to action is that it is time to move on. And taking that into account, you will be successful in moving past whatever this is, whatever this hurt or disappointment or heartbreak. It could be heartbreak, whatever that is, you are going to be able to move past that. We see the Six of Wands here. He's got the laurel wreath in his hand. This isn't just a small victory. This is a pretty serious victory. So whatever this was no joke. This was something that really knocked you for a loop, you know, and put you in this state of whatever. I don't care. They put you in that state when you're not usually that kind of person. Usually you are much more sentimental, much more caring person, and it kind of puts you in a general state of I don't care. But you are going to be victorious over this because you have this call to action here that says, okay, that's enough. You did your sort of mourning and mulling and perseverating, and now it's time to move on, and you will be able to pull yourself out of that funk. So that's great news. Let's move on here and find out what's going on, and why you're in the funk doesn't really matter, but it was valid. It was valid. Whatever this thing is that you're thinking about truly was valid, and that's okay. So you felt your feelings. Time to move on now. And for the Taurus, the earth sign, that's a little tough anyway, this whole feeling your feelings, which I think is what put you in this original state here, this whatever, because feeling these feelings isn't something that you're super comfortable with. You know, you're not, you may be very, very sentimental, but you most certainly don't tell people. So you kind of were suffering alone with whatever this heartbreak was. You were sort of suffering kind of alone, and nobody really knew what was going on, but you knew. You kind of kept it all in. But you're going to be able to move past that and have some victory. And we see here with this Eight of Cups, emotionally you are going to have a little bit of a victory. You're able to, you can see here, leave those other cups behind. You're able to kind of leave the other nonsense and the hurt and whatever it was. You're leaving that behind, and you're going toward the good thing, because there are some good things in your life. So you're going toward the good thing. You're going to spend your time on the good thing that you do have in your life, and you're making, in that couple of weeks, you will make a ton of progress. But you're going to move right away from that feeling of loss and that feeling of whatever, and I don't care. You're not going to maybe get over it, but you're going to move past it. You know, it may stay with you for quite a while. I would wait, but I'm going to show you. The beautiful thing is that here you are able to open your heart again to a new emotion. You're able to open yourself up to maybe a person maybe this was a relationship that ended, and it could be love relationship, or it could be family. You know, maybe you had a terrible fight with a family member, something like that. You are going to be able to put that all aside and open yourself up for a brand new relationship, or to renew a relationship that went in a terrible direction. You will be able to renew that because you are able to open your heart again. You'll be able to open yourself up to the possibility of another relationship. And here we have the Two of Wands, which is a slight progression from that Ace of Cups, even though they're not the same suit. The Two of Wands shows a little bit of a victory, a small victory. Like, you're going to take this slow. You're not going to go, like, this Six of Wands is some serious energy. That's like, you know, you're going to use that to break through this whatever phase. But this opening yourself up to a new relationship, or renewing an older relationship that had a problem, you're going to take this, you're going to take action toward it, but it's going to be slow. You're going to have a slight victory. You're going to move slowly toward this. You're going to stop and evaluate what's happening before you go any farther. You are going to take this new emotional openness slowly. And if you feel like you may not take it slowly, please take it slowly, because there is no rush. It's not a race, and opening yourself up like this is not always the easiest thing for you. And I think what's going to happen when you even entertain this idea of opening yourself up, you're not going to have a choice but to move slowly, because you have the Seven of Cups here, which is overwhelm, too many options. I don't see it as, a lot of times this is a lot of options. I don't see it as that. I see it more as overwhelmed. What do? Go here, go there. Look, you know, the guy's looking at the map. She's looking over there. There's cups kind of scattered all over. It's a little bit disorganized. And I think this flood of emotion for our Tauruses, this flood of emotion can be kind of a lot, and it is slightly overwhelming. And many of the earth signs are that way. A flood of emotion is not something it's not that they don't want it, they just don't know quite what to do with all of it. So we're going to move very slowly to avoid this overwhelm, to avoid this emotional overwhelm, because that will lock you right up, and it may send you back here to whatever mode, to where you disappear and you act like you don't care, but you do. So we're going to move slowly. Taking this Two of Wands energy, we're going to move slowly toward. Oops. Okay. Well, that explains it. It looks like we are going to really feel a pull, a very emotional pull it's because this is a Cancer energy here, very emotional pull of the Chariot to want to barrel into this new whatever this is. And I want to show you this clearly here. See these turtles down here? They are tempering this energy. This energy, this is like wild. There is not a card in the deck that has more energy than this. This is like wild, just unfettered. This is I don't want to say crazy, but it's unbridled energy. It is not able to be controlled. And that's why you have these turtles down here. Patience, slow. This is just telling you, hey, take it easy. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. This is telling me that you're going to want to, once you actually open yourself up like this, you're going to want to just barrel right in and jump right into this new relationship, whatever it is. You're going to feel like you want to do that. And you may become very, very overwhelmed. So let's just temper that Chariot energy with the Two of Wands. Let's just, we'll be in these little turtles down here. They're telling you, take it slow. This could be a wonderful thing that you're opening yourself up to, but it doesn't have to be 100% tomorrow. What are we going to have advice-wise kind of overall for this reading for our Taurus is the 1st to the 15th of November. We have the Fool card. Wow. Okay. This is going to be the start of something brand new for you. This is something that you have not had before. This is something you have not had before. This is going to be a completely different relationship, even if it is a renewed relationship with someone that you had been in a relationship with before or a family member. This is going to be a completely different relationship, and it's going to be on your terms. This is your life. This is, you are making the choice to start this in a different way, and I think you're going to show up to this relationship in a different way. If this is with a new person, you're still going to be different than you had been in your previous relationships. You're going to show up as this new and different person. You're healed up from that hurt and pain, and you're going to be able to show up fresh. And that does not happen very often. Oftentimes we carry a lot of baggage with us, but this tells me you're not going to bring that with you. You have this Eight of Cups confirming that, where you see she's cast everything else aside, and she's just going to take care of this one thing. She's got this one thing that she's headed toward, and that is you with this. You're going to be able to cast aside all of that other nonsense and all that other pain, hurt. You have the hurt here. You're going to be able to cast that. That's just going to be gone. That's going to be a distant memory if you even think of it. I was going to see if we could get one more card because, I always like to get one more card. But I have a feeling that's going to be the end for this reading. I don't think there's anything else that we need to know. That's it. Dumping cards all over the place. Yeah, that's it. You're going to be able to start this relationship. You're going to be able to start this relationship as a different person, and obviously we'll have different outcomes because you're going to show up to this relationship as someone that you may not even recognize. But you're going to be open. You're going to take it slow. You are going to want to jump in with both feet, and you're going to want to, if this is a love relationship, you're going to want to move in together tomorrow. Take that a little slow. Because you know what, if this is truly meant to be, it's still going to be there. So take that a little bit slow because you don't want this overwhelm. You don't want this overwhelm. But this is beautiful. So you have the opportunity to kind of turn it all around and change the way that you see everything and the way that everyone sees you. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this, and you know where to find me. Bitch in a Hurry on Instagram or bitchinahurry.com. Thanks.